Hello, I'm so glad you could meet me today, Miss Green. I wanted to talk to you about something important. Of course, Jessica. What's on your mind? Well, it's about antibiotic resistance. You know, when bacteria become resistant to antibiotics? Yes, I'm aware of it. It's a serious problem, isn't it? It sure is. And it's something that I've experienced firsthand. Oh really? Can you tell me about it? Yes. A few years ago, I got a really bad infection in my throat. I went to the doctor, and he prescribed me antibiotics. I took the antibiotics as prescribed, but the infection didn't go away. Oh no. Yeah. It was really frustrating. I was so sick, and I couldn't understand why the antibiotics weren't working. Finally, the doctor did some tests and found out that the bacteria that was causing my infection was resistant to the antibiotics he had prescribed. That's terrible. I know. I had to be hospitalized and given a different type of antibiotic. It took a few weeks for me to finally get better. I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's okay. But it was a really scary experience. It taught me a lot about antibiotic resistance and how important it is to use antibiotics wisely. What do you mean by use antibiotics wisely? Well, antibiotics are powerful drugs, but they can also be dangerous if they are not used correctly. For example, if you take antibiotics when you don't have a bacterial infection, it can help the bacteria to develop resistance. And if you don't finish the full course of antibiotics, it can also lead to resistance. Wow. I didn't know that. Yeah. It's important to only take antibiotics when they are prescribed by a doctor, and to always finish the full course of antibiotics, even if you start to feel better sooner. I'm glad we had this talk, Jessica. It's important to spread the word about antibiotic resistance so that more people can learn about it and take steps to prevent it.
So, what are some of the things that we can do to prevent antibiotic resistance?
There are a few things we can do. First, we should only take antibiotics when they are prescribed by a doctor. And if we are prescribed antibiotics, we should always finish the full course, even if we start to feel better sooner. Okay. I get that. We should also try to prevent infections in the first place. This means washing our hands often, especially before eating and after using the bathroom. It also means cooking food thoroughly and avoiding contact with sick people. Those are all great tips. I'm definitely going to start doing those things. I'm glad to hear it. Antibiotic resistance is a serious problem, but it's one that we can help to prevent by using antibiotics wisely. Thanks again for talking to me about this, Jessica. I learned a lot. You're welcome.